All right, here we go. Part 2 of Michael Gentile. The arrest has happened. They transported him here. We got this fucking bloke right here in the Giants shirt. And this is one thing I just realized. This is the interrogator. This is the interrogator that kind of lays into him. So, yeah, he fucking will go in on him. And he's a Giants fan. 2015 New York Giants, they were not good. I mean, the recent history of the Giants suggests that they're not going to be good in any year. 2015, I don't imagine that they were very good. So, anyways, yeah. So let's get into it here.
Officers search him a second time. They find a key card for a local hotel. Gentile lives only an hour away. Why would he need a room?
Look at him. So it looks like, okay, I don't know what these shoes are. I don't know if they just took the laces off of them and that's why they look like that. I don't know. It might be because they took the laces off of them. But I can't tell what those are. I don't know. They're just dad shoes, I guess. I don't know. But that shirt, that is a Stars and Stripes out of guitar picks for the stars and then guitar necks for the design on the front for the stripes, and it's missing like the white stripe as well. I don't know. It's not very accurate. But yeah. This is guy. I mean, he just looks like he got completely fucked up right here. I mean, but man, that is an interesting shirt to wear. I mean, I get that, you're patriotic and you're a fan of rock music, so I guess that it's like, hey, it's a match made in heaven. But it just screams middle age to me anyways. I don't know. Maybe I'm off base there. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's not a great look. That's what I'm trying to say.
Detectives wait for a judge to issue a search warrant for the hotel room. They start the booking process. And the line of questions.
One thing I've noticed watching some of these is that they have like this like spray right here. It's like Febreze or something. I like to think that they have that because these predators are all so smelly and disgusting. That's what I like to think anyway. I don't know. I don't think that's the reason, but that's what I like to think the reason is.
Start the booking process. And the line of questioning he would have faced in the kitchen with me.
Single, divorced, married?
Married.
Soon to be divorced.
Married, soon to be divorced. Meaning he knew this at some point was going to be on TV in a Hansen versus Predator investigation, and it wasn't going to go over well at all.
Thanks for that, Hansen. I couldn't put two and two together there, but it's really something. It's really something great about me. I don't know what this was the most necessary line to put into the show.
Meaning he.
But Hansen's just like, the reason why he's about to be divorced is because he's going to appear on television. Not that he just got arrested. Not that he's going to go to prison for like 10 years. Not that he's just got outed for cheating on his wife with a 13-year-old. Not for any of those reasons. It's because he's going to be on television on a Hansen vs. Predator special. It's a bit, kind of, it's not the most well, I mean, it's just not, it just doesn't make much sense when you actually think about it, I mean, the reason why he's about to be divorced is because of the crime that he just committed, not because he's going to be on the Hansen vs. Predator special, but I like that Chris Hansen immediately jumps to that conclusion. I do, I like that, Hansen, very good. And Hansen, I must say, does look a lot healthier in this. I don't know when they filmed this, this is definitely, it wasn't post-production at this point. So in like the year or so that they from the time of the Sting to now, Hansen looks pretty good, I must say. He looks a lot healthier than he did at the time of the Sting.
At some point it was going to be on TV in a Hansen versus Predator investigation, and it wasn't going to go over well at all.
Remember, Gentile told his wife, who he affectionately calls the witch, he was going out to help a friend. She hasn't a clue he was going out to meet a teen. Cops take his fingerprints.
Just relax.
His mugshot.
Here we go.
Face the wall.
And then he learns how much his bail will be.
Your bond is $500,000.
The cops tell him he's got one phone call.
I told my wife, she works for an attorney.
She works for an attorney.
Now Gentile
So apparently working for an attorney means that, hey, you're going to get bailed out. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, 500,000. I mean, people are going to be like, wow, he posted 500,000 cash? No, it's not, I mean, that's not how it works. But yes, he probably just put up the title to his house. I assume Brewster, New York. I mean, that house is going to be worth, much more than 500,000. So, I mean, if you put up the title to your house, I mean, that'll be okay. But, it's not a cash bail, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, imagine that, calling your wife. I'd love to know the other reaction to this. Love the other end of this phone call. I think some people have tracked the witch down and they've seen pictures of her. I've tried all the pictures that I went through, or all the links just gave me back dead links, so I couldn't find it myself. But yeah, someone found the witch at one point. I wish I could have seen those, but yeah, imagine that, the witch getting he calls and he calls and talks so much trash, talks so much shit about his wife, and then ends up calling her when he gets into a little pinch, fucking asshole.
makes the call married predators dread,
I'm in jail.
telling the wife he's under arrest for trying to sleep with a 13-year-old.
I went to meet somebody and they're saying that she was underage or something. I don't know.
She apparently
I love that too. He's saying that. He looks at the camera right there. He's like, "Yo, man, do you mind here? I'm trying to fucking, I'm trying to have a conversation here." No, that's not how it works, asshole. But yeah, I mean, he's doing this whole talking while this guy. There's another cop here doing paperwork, and it's just like he's like, "I could have meet somebody who says he was underage or something like that." I would love if the cop was just like, "No, that's not what happened. Actually, we can tell you more if you want." But no, he's just gotta sit there and quietly do his paperwork. All this motherfucker stares at the camera like, "Hey man, you give me a minute, man." He's got his fucking hand in his pocket. They're very casual, cool. Hey, I'm trying to be cool still. I'm trying to be, laid back, cool. Got my legs crossed, trying to be all cool and casual still while I'm getting charged with fucking felony after felony here. He's very calm, I must say that. I think he's on the inside, he's fucking flipping out, but he's doing a good job of keeping it together here on the outside. Unlike those motherfuckers. Fucking Dupay sobbing in this chair. Fucking Stephen Buchanan sobbing in this chair. Joshua Colon. Well, Joshua Colon wasn't really sobbing. He was just kind of, like so defeated, I think, at that point, though. He was just like, have my way with me already. Have your way with me already. But, yeah.
thinks this is a big joke.
This is Officer Whitman, Fairfield Police. This is not a joke.
This is not a
If you
joke.
want, you can call back to the police department. I can give you that number.
Yeah, he even says you can call the main line if you want. They'll let you know. Imagine that. Like, how do you even think, like, what kind of joke? I mean, maybe this guy just has a fucked up sense of humor like that. He likes to play practical jokes. I mean, we all know what happens. Some friends out there have some pretty fucked up sense of humor, sending, innocent guys like Ernest Timmons and Rob Graber to the Sting houses. It's just a joke, guys. I mean, that's what it was. But no. So maybe he has a similar, sense of humor like that.
Easier for Gentile to speak with detectives who take him to the interrogation room where he signs away his right to remain silent.
What is your reason to be in Fairfield, Connecticut today?
I was meeting, I thought, a friend to go to a movie.
And like many of the men we catch,
He's got a very deep voice, and it's a bit of a subtle New York accent as well. So it comes off as a little bit intimidating, I'm going to meet a friend and go to a movie. It's a bit intimidating, I must say.
I thought a friend to go to a movie.
and like many of the men we catch,
It's like you could picture this guy in fucking New York City and fucking being like a boss or something. Not really, because they would never have promoted him. He would never have made it that far up the ranks to become a boss or anything like that. But I mean, you could kind of picture it just based on the voice.
he claims he thought the girl was an adult. His little kitten tells him she's only 13 years old.
How old's your friend?
As far as I understood, she was in her 30s.
What was your dialogue between the two of you?
Just different things about everything.
Like
Sex to school,
sex to school?
everything, parents and,
Parents.
Do you go to school?
No.
Does a 30-year-old go to school?
She said she did.
I mean, that is a little bit judgmental. I understand where he's coming from because it's ridiculous. But, I mean, there are some 30-year-olds who go to school. Some people who are older than 30 go to school still. I mean, you shouldn't be so judgy there, Mr. Interrogator. But no, I understand what you're doing. I understand. But, yeah, it was pretty silly. He goes, what were you guys talking about? He goes, the first thing he says is everything. Sex, to school, parents. You know, the first thing that he says is sex. So he's obviously not denying, obviously, that there's sex talk, but it's just a bit, you know, that's the first thing out of his head is sex, school, parents. She said she did.
She said she was just studying at home.
Studying at home.
30-year-old studying at home.
Yeah.
So that is a lot less believable then. So that is obviously the right point to call him out on his bullshit right there. Studying at home. What does that even mean? Just homeschooling? I bought the books. I bought the coursework. But I didn't buy the classes, and so I'm just kind of doing them on my own, and we'll see what happens.
Well, whose house is that you were at?
That, as far as I know, it was hers.
Hers?
Her parents.
30-year-old lives with my parents. You understand the
Again, he has no reaction, just like, no.
30-year-old lives with my parents.
No.
You understand the charges that I told you?
Yeah, I didn't know she was a minor.
I didn't know she was a minor.
You didn't know she was a minor?
No, I thought she told me she was younger, but I thought we were just doing role play.
You stupid fucker. Again, you know, that's why I like this so much, because even though he doesn't talk to Chris Hansen, he pulls out a lot of good excuses out of his ass. Pulls these excuses out of his ass, you know. He just goes, oh man, you know what? Fucking hell. So goddamn annoying. Anyways, that's something else. That's something else on the side. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, he gives all these excuses. You know, oh, I thought we were just doing role playing. He comes up with these stupid excuses. And he's like, he knows that he can't defend himself, but he's giving it a good, honest try. But they're not good. They're not good enough. You know, he's just like, oh, I thought we were just doing. I like the way you said that too. Again, it's the subtleties of that New York accent. You know, it's why I like the New Jersey episodes so much. It's why I have a soft spot for the Long Island episodes so much. It's because of that New York accent. It's just, some things just sound so much better with it like that. He's got the typical, you know, deeper voice to go. Oh, I thought we were just doing role play.
Yeah, I didn't know she was a minor.
You didn't know she was a minor?
No, I thought she told me she was younger, but I thought we were just doing role play.
Role play. I like the way he says that too. But I mean, the thing is, if someone tells you right away, I mean, I don't know how, again, I don't know, I'm not experienced. I don't know how that kind of thing, I don't have the experience to know what role playing is or how it goes across. I assume that if you're role playing, you kind of like establish that at first. So when they just enter the conversation and say that they're 13 without saying, hey, we're going to do some role play real quick, okay? And then I'm actually 35, so that's okay. But I'm going to say that I'm 13. Like, I figured that they would like establish that beforehand, though. But I don't know. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, like, you don't just, when someone says that they're 13 or underage, you should probably just fucking believe them right away and then just close the phone out or close the app out, whatever.
But her thing, when I first met her, she said she was 34 or 36 or something. I don't remember exactly.
You're out there a lot on social media.
A little, yeah, once in a while.
Yeah. So what's the common name you're using?
Michael.
Michael.
Another would love to be naked.
Love to be naked. Again, he didn't want to say that. You can tell he didn't want to say that. He just goes, what are some of the names that you use? Michael.
Michael. Another would love to be naked.
Love to be naked. Oh, man, that reminds me of the guy from Flagler. Oh, I can't remember the name of the guy. Was it Todd Spikes? Yeah, Todd Spikes was Love to Eat Your Peach, wasn't he? Hang on, I'm going to look it up real quick. Yeah. So yes. Todd Spikes, the fucking cop with the arsenal in his car, loves to eat your peach. Reminded me of it. Loves to eat your peach. Loves to be naked. Which is the better? Which one is better? Oh God, don't actually answer that. This motherfucker's got the fucking Palombos here. He's got all caps. I've met a lot of cool folks from here, and some assholes too. Like fuck you, dude. You're an asshole. Go to hell. Let's keep going here. Come on. There we go.
You don't mind if I'm frank with you, do you? Do you?
You're fucked.
Okay.
Alright. So we know you were here to meet somebody.
Okay.
We know that.
Okay.
Right? But she didn't never said she was 30 or 34 years old. She said she was 13.
When I
Oh, shit. Give me a second. Give me one. All right. Hopefully, I got a lot of distractions here. I'm recording this much later than I usually do, so I'm already trying to fit this around the rest of my day here because I really wanted to do this one, but I usually record these at like 8 in the morning or it's like 7 in the morning. But it's almost 1 o'clock here, so I just gotta try to get this done here. But I want to do it justice at the same time. We're almost done though, so let's keep going.
Years old. She said she was 13.
when I okay.
Well, tell me. Tell me
When
what
I first found her picture, said she was 34.
34. Yeah, right.
Yes, it does.
Here. I'm 13.
It said.
In your response,
I want to
it said-
see. Now I want to know if he was like, did he do something with his hands right there? Did he go like that, you know, like that, like the blabbing hands? I don't know what the fuck you call like the talking hands. You know, did he do something like that? Shush, zip it.
You know, that's gorgeous. Okay, so you want us to believe that a 30-year-old woman who's role-playing about 13, she's still playing a role?
Yeah.
Even when you tell her you're old enough to be her grandfather?
I guess so. Yeah.
You know what? Stop the How's that sound, Mike?
Yeah, stop the fucking bullshit. He's like, I think this is at the end of the interrogation. So by this point, he's already completely fucking done with them. And so he just kind of loses his patience, loses his temper a little bit. But yeah, I do like that. He's like, at the end, you know, he doesn't hold back. As far as I know, this is the same guy that did, the second guy that was at the John Dupay interrogation who says, you know, by sitting here and bullshitting us, which we're not believing, obviously, that you didn't watch a football game is crap, you know. I think, as far as I'm aware, that's the same guy. So this guy didn't give a shit. And I must say, for the most part, the Fairfield police were definitely very professional. They did a good job, I would say. But they had a whole range of interrogators. You know, you had the blonde woman who was like the good cop, right? And you had the other woman who interrogated Joshua Colon, who was like a straight shooter. She also interrogated Jesse Velez. He was like kind of like a straight shooter, you know. I'm not here to judge. She made that perfectly clear. It was a straight shooter, you know, asking the questions, didn't judge, all that shit. And then you have this guy who just doesn't give a fuck, who doesn't mind getting his hands dirty a little bit, you know. So the whole range of the spectrum here. I appreciate that.
You are parents' worst nightmare.
You are parents'
You
worst
sit here and
nightmare.
you tell us you're role-playing, that you weren't here to see a 13-year-old. You think your wife's and your daughter gonna buy that you just told us? I don't think so. So sit there and think about that for the next 3 days while you're in the jail cell. You're not gonna believe it. I'm gonna hate to be making that phone call. And that's the story you're gonna keep? Good luck to you.
Ooh, man, I mean that is a fucking pounding, man. That guy got fucking pounded, man. That is that is pretty good. That is pretty good. I didn't get one more for the road right here, but I just want to listen to it one more time.
3 days while you're in the jail cell. Because they ain't gonna believe it. I'm gonna hate to be making that phone call. And that's the story you're gonna keep? Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Have a nice life.
Have a nice life. Boom! Just gotta get one more in for the road right there. Have a nice life. You know, that is great. That is great. He's straight up saying "fuck you," man. That's essentially what he's doing. He's just saying "fuck you." You know, in so many words. And do you think at the end of this, because that was Beth, the one that interrogated Dupay, did the most of the talking in the Dupay one. Do you think afterwards they like talked to each other afterwards? Was, you know, you were a little rough around the edges there. I mean, you might want to cool it down a bit. But I imagine, you know, this is what day did he show up? Did he show up? I don't know. I don't remember what day he showed up on in the Sting. But it's just like, you know, I've been dealing with so many fuckheads lately. I admit I lost my cool a little bit, but you know. It just comes out when you're dealing with fucking sleaze bags like this, you know.
Gentile
There
won't
he
leave
is.
that hotel room. He's got a bed. The holding cell at the Fairfield police station. As he's put behind bars, the cops have their warrant to search the room.
Uh-oh.
Police with a search warrant.
Police to
Six
fucking search
detectives
for it. I mean, I get that why they didn't fuck, because they knew that he was in there. He was in jail, obviously, at this point. But I wish they still brought, like, the battering ram in there. Fucking kick a door down. Do something. Give me a little bit more entertainment here, man.
Police with a
Not just some old cop fucking... police department, search warrant, you know, fucking bang on the door at least, yell a little bit, you know, just give me something here.
Search warrant.
6 detectives carefully enter. They look under the mattress. They find his wallet, computer, and a tablet. And this.
Oh, there's the knife he was talking about.
They find Gentile's digital camera. Remember, he told the decoy he wanted
That's a
to
pretty
take
nice
pictures
camera.
of her naked.
He was set up to actually photograph
Ah,
this
shit.
sexual
One second.
encounter in the hotel room.
Yeah, yeah. A kiddie porn manufacturing site. An additional crime and an additional factor that we
All right, so yes, I gotta cut this off. I mean, this is the end anyway, but I gotta cut this off. So we'll just let it play to the end. I mean, you guys have seen what this is. I mean, this is just fucking Gary McNamara talking. We got it. We got the gist of it, at least. So yeah, duty calls though. I gotta fucking run. So let's just watch this final 20 seconds and let's wrap it up.
have to weigh.
Cops reportedly found 24 sexually explicit images of minors on his cell phone. He was charged with attempted second-degree sexual assault, attempted risk of injury to a minor, attempting to entice a minor by computer, and possession of child pornography.